He's the one with a stable job.
Whoa.
You're a temp.
Hey, I agreed. Damn, you didn't have to hit me while I was agreeing. Damn. I know what I am.
Expendable.
I now I'm feeling truly attacked.
You'll be fine. Oh boy, TwitchCon schedule is now live. Check out
Podcast
Tuesday.
ain't even started yet, and I'm just getting attacked.
It's okay. We still love you, buddy.
Do you?
I mean, yeah. If I didn't, I would care less about your relationship woes.
Thank you.
That sounded sus as fuck. Kudos to you, Ed. That was a burn and a half, I think.
I was being honest and I care about my friends, which is why I'm invested in their lives.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't get with Sarah, we're invested in yours.
Damn.
And that's a huge caveat. Like, glad to know that if I get with a specific person that has done nothing wrong to you guys, that, like, just fuck them. Literally done nothing wrong to you guys. She has not done anything to attack you or your characters. It is just your own personal biases.
And I hate it more.
It's just you and your own personal biases.
Stop being right.
Still, no, we have the right. We have the right.
You are completely entitled to your opinions. It's just really unjustified, and that would be horrible. Now,
I mean, I could give her a reason.
Which would be,
hey, if we all played Fortnite, I went unfiltered. She'd hate me.
I mean, if you just
that's more of a reason.
You were playing like if you were just playing with us, like you. I don't think.
And I'm not gonna go out of my way to say anything. It's just normal.
Yeah, well, you're normal. You're just playing with us, and there's not really anything like.
But I feel like little things, like honestly, me and you wouldn't have batted our eyes at Derek's quote-unquote Shrek fanfic.
I forgot.
We'd have been like, that's just the. We're gonna be like, that's just a regular thing that Derek does, and moved past it. Like,
well, yeah,
because
I mean, it would obviously be jarring if it was like some random, like basic bitch Becky, just hears Derek talk about that stuff. They'd be taken aback.
Bitch Becky.
They'd be taken aback too. But us, we're used to it.
We
are the Gatcha gang. I'm like, we're used to it. Honestly, if I was not as like meh about things that have been like brought to my attention, I'd probably be taken aback by half the shit that Derek says.
What? Am I that bad? I don't think I'm that bad.
It's okay, baby girl. I still love you. You just be wildin' sometimes. That's all.
Do I really?
It's just part of your personality. It's one of the reasons I love you.
I didn't realize
you just that crazy bitch for real.
I have this genuine. What are we recording yet?
Yes, we've been recording.
I have this genuine fear that, like, because you guys know how I am and the shit I say, right? I have this bad feeling that I'm gonna hang out with you guys and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be how I am some of the time when I'm here at home, and that's just saying nothing. Just like,
that's me in a nutshell.
What's going on, Derek? Nothing.
You will not get that energy out of me, buddy.
Are you gonna be excited?
Okay, listen, Derek. You want the honest Edison, which comes with the tisms, or you want fake Edison that will lie to protect your emotions?
No. What I'm saying is I'm going to be like stone silent, and then you said I won't be like that. That's why I'm asking.
No. You were talking about like, you'll be like, oh, what's up, Derek? And then you'll just be stone silent. I was like, you won't get that energy out of me. Like, I'm not going to be like super, hey, what's up, Derek? Blah blah. I'll probably just be like, oh,
yeah. No. I know what I'm getting with you. Everything is on the tin. Everything's on the tin. It's sometimes I have those days, especially when I'm like hungry, where I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Hangry, Derek.
Yeah, I do get hangry.
But does he get orangry?
I don't get
I've
hungry.
never heard of hungry. It's like, damn, oh, I'm so hungry, but I also want
What
some
a
pussy
fuck!
so
What a
bad.
fuck!
It's like I'm malnourished, but this dick is fully refreshed. Like what? Like what?
I
Bro,
had I
I
have
think
been made to make a choice once. I'm like, I had a plate of food in my hands, and I'm like, oh man, do I really have to give this up?
you don't have to give it up. You'll come back to it later.
Yeah, but it was warm. I had to
I
reheat
know.
it.
Yes, I understand, but like that plate can be reheated. The pussy cannot be reheated.
Never say that about Vegeta ever
No,
again.
no, let him
I'm
cook.
over
Let
here
him
doing
cook.
audio check shit, not here. Like, just randomly, my brain clocks back into the food can be reheated, the pussy cannot be reheated. Brain department was like, "Hey, yo, hold
We
on,
must respond.
this seems like a priority." Run it up the chain of command.
It's like every time it goes up a chain and up to another chain, it's, hey, yo, send it up. Hey, yo, send this up. Hey, yo, send this up. This comes out of Ed's mouth. Hey, yo.
It's basically what happened. Oh my god.
Hey, yo. Oh, God. Really?
This is how we act? On a Tuesday afternoon?
With the club going up on a Tuesday.
Ah, man, it is a Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This has never happened before.
I'm
exactly.
gonna be honest. This is so nice. This is like having fun talking to people on a fucking Tuesday. I'm. It's been a long fucking week.
You act like you can't talk to us like every day.
I know, but the problem
Like-
is I get home and then I start working on shit, and I like podcast time is designated Gotcha Gang time, and then like I feel guilty if I'm not working on projects. Like if I'm not editing the VTuber videos, if I'm not working on the other VTuber video that I've been working on for weeks,
That
you
thing
know,
about to go crazy.
it better go fucking crazy.
And if it doesn't go crazy, I'm gonna be like, damn, that's
Yo, yeah, that's what you should do. You should do like some more like VTuber content to kind of build up to it, like another tier list or whatever, like something real goofy. Like do like 1 to 2 more of those videos, and then
if
boom,
we did that,
drop the big enchilada.
I could tell you where
I've literally
two
been thinking doing
VTubers.
that.
I could tell you where two VTubers would go in my book.
Where?
I would put Kodaka and Hachiba. Hachiba would be an F tier, garbage tier,
Damn,
garbage
straight up.
tier, straight up.
You haven't watched either of the videos, have you, Quincy?
I am not.
Honestly, despite the fact that we made them, I think they're worth watching.
All right, make that 1,001 views.
I'm pretty sure it's past 1,001.
Yeah,
Shut
we just
up.
can't tell where it's at.
Derek can tell if he downloads YouTube Studios, he can see the exact number.
He's not that
can I?
professional yet.
Oh,
he's
if you
getting
go,
there.
yeah, if Derek if you open it up on your computer, like you could open it up right now.
Yeah.
Just go to YouTube and just go to your analytics, and it'll show the exact
No.
number.
Yep. Alright, so... Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay.
Oh boy, Billie Eilish and Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Budokai 4.
No, that's it. Nothing special. Just no.
It's 1109.
Hey,
Another 100.
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
great,
11D 1 to D1. That's what you gotta
11D1 and D1.
11D1D1.
That was the funniest shit. I think I woke up and saw that you guys posted that, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I was just scrolling through TikTok and saw it.
11D1D1.
He's like, nah, this bitch think I'm stupid. We got 1999, 1888, 1777. Just like, all right, 11D 1 to D1. Like, come on now, it's not. Bitches think I'm stupid.
You could just say 1111. 1111. I don't know, man.
Nah, because it was like the paper had all those dates.
I
Written.
know, yeah,
Yeah.
1999, 1888,
Yeah.
1777, then 111, then 1111. It's like 1111. That's it, 1111, my bro.
Nah, bro, it's 11D 1 to D1.
I saw that video.
Oh my god, I was dying. I don't know why that one took me out scrolling through TikTok.
11 D1.
Oh my god, it's almost as bad as the fuck you my eyes.
It burns.
No, they're terrible.
We really are.
Oh my god.
It was so fucking funny.
Uh,
We laughed way too hard at that.
Hold on, let me find it.
There you go.
No, you gonna play it again? Really?
But it's just to get the happiness. Am I not allowed to be happy? Do my friends not want me to be happy?
Somebody
that's
else
what it sounds like.
Suffering is your happiness.
Hey, enough people's happiness is my suffering, so I feel like it balances out. Ah, look at it. It's hilarious.
My God.
God damn it.
We're terrible.
Oh, that poor
We're
child.
fucking terrible.
That poor child.
Where was the adult?
We probably recorded.
Actually, so I noticed this when I was editing a video and I was looking at that. You could actually see the adult get up and run if you look in the reflection of the microwave.
Not the microwave.
God
Derek pulled a CIS zoom and enhance.
Yep.
Oh,
look at this man. Zooming in and enhancing it.
gosh. Okay, well, welcome to the Gatcha Gang podcast,
I forgot.
our most consistent, inconsistent show. I'm your host, Edison, and I'm joined, as always, by my fellow co-hosts, Derek and Quincy.
What's
Oh,
up?
so no, I was like, so no,
I
hi.
thought-
I was waiting. He said Derek first, so I thought, you know what I'm saying? I thought, whoa.
So just
I was just being respectful. I was trying to be respectful.
we do this on a Tuesday. Everybody forgets how to do their job.
We got this, man. We got this. We got this.
Oh
Redo.
man.
Redo.
You want to
Try it
redo?
again, try
All
it
right.
again. Yeah,
All right. All right. Lights, places. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Gotcha Game podcast, our most consistently inconsistent show. I'm your host, Edison. And as always, I am joined by my fellow co-hosts, Derek and Quincy.
What's up?
Oh, what up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this Tuesday?
Bam, 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 bam. I mean, it's still going up on Saturday, so.
You are right. On this Saturday.
I don't think it's fine.
No,
it's fine.
we just fucked it up. You have to.
No, I'm not doing it. It's not. I'm not. No.
Please, one more time.
One more- oh, God.
We can get this right. We can get this right. We can get this right. We can get this right.
All right. Gotcha Gang intro. Scene 1, take 3. All right. Welcome to the Gotcha Gang podcast, our most consistently inconsistent show. I'm your host, Edison, and as always, I'm joined by my fellow co-hosts, Derek and Quincy.
I'm Quincy. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually Quincy. What's up, everybody? I hope you're enjoying your day, and I'm being very non-specific about the day because I don't know when you're going to watch this.
Great, you're beautiful, wonderful.
Thank you.
You're adorable.
You're adorable.
So good at this.
You're
Absolute
amazing.
professional.
Yep. People can only aspire to be as professional as you.
People can only aspire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but anyway, so we're here today on this fine day, and we're just gonna get this thing rolling. It's a little different. We're not doing this how we usually do it because, like you said, different day, same shit, different day.
I mean, we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks.
We haven't.
Yeah, we haven't. That was a thing. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, we did take a break. Yeah, we recorded those 2 episodes.
The show has been up every week, but
Yeah, we take a break because usually, for any of you that don't know already, we record these like week to week. Like we have never done a backlog until last week. Like last week's episode was a backlog video. I forgot why, but I think it was just because of the topics that we wanted to talk about. Because I wanted a short one. Because I'll be damned if I have to export another long video.
It wasn't that bad.
It was. You
Well, and this week he's the only one who can upload, so he can't rely on me for help.
Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa! I mean, no, no.
You want to tell me it wasn't that bad?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. That's what I thought.
They love each other. It's okay. It's okay.
Bullshit.
All right, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted.
I was just giving, my input on something.
Your input is wrong.
I mean, my input was right too.
But yeah, so let's just get this thing started. How has everybody been? How was the week off? I know we still hung out in a party and played games.
Yeah.
But everybody enjoy not having to record a podcast.
I'm delirious. It's been... Go ahead, Quincy.
I was like, it was alright. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I mean, I know I didn't get to make the content that I wanted to make on that day, but it's fine. I did enjoy not having any responsibilities to a YouTube channel for a week. For two weeks. It was nice. Yeah. Speaking of YouTube channel, perfect segue.
Yeah, because in the 2 weeks since we've recorded, Ed and I have made 2 videos.
Woo!
And we I don't remember when we brought it up. We brought it up a few weeks ago that Ed needed to do a VTuber video with me, and we made that one.
I regretted every second of it.
And it is easily my most popular video, which is surprising, because I am a very small, very microscopic content creator.
I don't know why when you were saying small, my brain thought you were gonna say smooth brain, and I was like, listen, you said it, not me, but I don't know what it has to do with anything. But go off, sis.
I mean, the last time I called myself something like a smooth brain, you actually got mad at me, so I'm not gonna do that.
I did do that.
But yeah, no, we recorded a Ed Reacts to VTubers video, and a good chunk of that video was, Ed got curious about Kodaka's cooking, so we watched a little bit more of Kodaka's cooking video, and so that got the comments rolling, and people started suggesting that I show Ed Hachima's cooking videos. And so we did a video of that. We did a video of watching Hachima cooking with a little bit of Kodaka sprinkled in. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there were a couple times.
Not even I mean, she ruined cheese, Derek.
She what did she put cheese on that didn't need cheese?
She ruined cheese.
She put cheese on something that absolutely didn't need it. It may have been ramen. I don't remember.
She ruined cheese.
I heard some decent things about cheese and ramen.
Yeah, my dad used to do that.
What was it though? She put it on something, and you and I were both like,
it was like some noodles. I think it was like yakisoba noodles or something. She was making like regular ramen, and she put cheese on it, or what we assumed is cheese. And it was no bueno. I'm scarred for life.
Yeah, that was rough.
But you know what? I hope it was worth it. Because if that video don't pop off, I'm hurting somebody.
I mean, they're both good videos. They're both very good videos. And like I teased at the end of that one, maybe if he's up to it, Quincy has suggested that he might do one. But
I believe it.
It's not going to be anytime soon. So,
I mean, I don't know, man. That 1,100 view video has over 50 likes, and that was within a week. Yeah. That's a pretty that's 9 within days. 9 days. That's within like goal territory. Yeah. So I don't know. Some things might happen. Quincy might have to do a video.
Hey, well, you can't force me. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm not for it. Quincy didn't make a deal, unlike you.
Yeah. I didn't make a deal.
So if Quincy chooses to, then Quincy will
Well, you heard it here first, folks. If Quincy doesn't do it, that means Quincy will be the death of Derek's channel. So,
also, I mean, maybe if you guys want Quincy to do one, you should write a comment or 2 or 3 or 4.
Why? Why do you do this to me?
I was saying, man.
We're just trying to be supportive. We are being supportive. We're trying to, like, you know, bring out that engagement from the audience.
Just saying, bro. You
I feel like I still feel like I'm being ambushed here. I don't like it.
Not ambushed, man.
Ambushed.
Yeah, ambushed.
What? Ambushed.
My name's not even Bush.
But yeah.
My name's Edison. Gosh.
But this week has been it's been editing those videos, work, making sure everything is set for the trip because that's only a few days away. I mean, I will be in. I can say it. We can give some details now. I am in California when this video airs. So
barring some random freak accident that causes him not to be.
Barring some disaster, yeah, I am there. And maybe by this part I'm having fun. Which is something that I need in my life because it's all fucking work and no fun.
You're gonna look back on this and it's gonna be hilarious if you just had the worst time of your life.
It's possible. It's very possible. I mean, I'm trying. You can consider it like, oh, he's overhyping himself. I'm just trying to be optimistic because there's a part of my brain that goes, well, this can easily go wrong, and that can easily go wrong, and this can easily go wrong, and you know we are beholden to Quincy and his car come Saturday night, and if he's not available or doesn't feel like coming down, then that can actually Saturday night won't be as fun and Sunday won't be as fun, and it just becomes a lot less fun. And so I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible because so much shit can go wrong, and you know there's people that I plan on seeing and they could easily go, we have to cancel. And it's like, cool, awesome. I am by myself in California. Yay.
He trying to fuck bitches. That's what he's trying to do.
I mean, that sounds like his MO.
It does.
Derek the bitch slayer.
Yeah, that was his nickname in high school.
I think it was this time.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew we'd get to the bottom of his nickname.
We've had this discussion. My MO in high school was just not getting laid.
I mean, it sounds a pretty based opinion.
For you, maybe.
Oh.
No, Derek had bitches.
Yeah, Derek's someone.
Every time in high school, I always saw him was some sort of bitch.
Exactly.
Derek, you hype me up too much.
Derek was Mr. Bitches.
Yeah.
They saw him walking down. They was like, "What up, bitches?"
That was his name. He had so many bitches. His name was Bitches.
Yeah. Derek, you gonna let him disrespect you like that?
No.
He's calling you a bitch.
It's okay. Quincy's allowed.
I was making a Boondocks reference.
Oh, sorry.
This guy.
I watched the Boondocks. I don't remember a whole lot about it.
Derek,
I just remember
capacity is showing.
Ruckus.
You remember the most racist character.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to clock out, Chief. I'm gonna need you to whole ass clock out.
Because I was so young that I'm like, oh my god, you can't make a character like that. Nobody's like that in real life. And then I found out. It's like,
welcome to the real world.
Oh.
Ain't it fun?
Welcome to the new age.
But actually, since we're on, well, that's not a good segue. Never mind.
Yeah.
I have a story that has nothing to do with anything that we just talked about.
Go for it.
Okay. So, it's important to know for this story that I live across from a park. It is a massive park, several hundred acres, and spans most of my city.
Massive.
It's huge. And it's separated into different parts, and
you're a child, Quincy.
I was walking home yesterday because I don't drive, I walk. And
exercise.
Part of one of the parks was fenced off randomly. And I'm like, okay, that's a little odd. Fast forward to today, I had to be at work at 4 a.m., so I left the house at 3 a.m. And I start walking, and I'm walking through the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden there's this big blinding light behind me. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I turn around, and there's a cop car shining spotlights on me. And as soon as I turn around, it turns off. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I turn the corner and I keep walking on my way. And by this point, I'm in a very residential part, but across is that park that I was mentioning was fenced off. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the residential part, which is on the left. The park is on the right. And because of how they've fenced off this park, the coyotes that live in the area cannot get into the woods like they had been doing previously. So there are 2 coyotes walking my way in the middle of the road. And I'm like...
Coyotes do. They do be doing that.
I'm like, do I fuck with the coyote? Like, I mean, there's part of me that's like, should I be worried with the coyotes? Or are they just going to walk past me? I think I could take a coyote if I need to. But I
could take a coyote.
I mean, he probably could. A single coyote? Derek could take a coyote.
I mean, there was 2 of them.
You could take 2. You gotta beat one to establish dominance. Strike fear in the other one's heart.
And as they're getting closer, all of a sudden those lights turn on again, and it's a cop, and the cop is like 500 yards behind me. And
using the Imperial system.
All of a sudden, like, the coyotes just turn around and just book it in the opposite direction. And I'm like, okay. And
the way this is set up, it seems like you were trying to deal drugs to coyotes, and they saw the cop lights, and they were like, cheese it!
5-0, 5-0!
It's the feds. I can't go back to jail.
And so the coyotes run off, and for half a second, I think, oh good, the police are here to help me. That thought immediately goes out of my head when on the megaphone, I hear the officer start saying, the park is closed, turn around. And I'm like, but I'm not in the park. And I just keep walking, and as I'm walking, I hear, the park is closed, turn around. And they're using the megaphone. It's 3 a.m., I'm in a residential area. I'm not going to shout, but they clearly are. And so I just start turning into Cabby Lame, and I'm just like pointing at the sidewalk, because I'm like in a residential area, I'm not in the park. And I just keep walking, and a third time, the park is closed, turn around. And I just keep walking.
Have you tried turning around?
No, I'm not going to turn. I gotta go to work. And I gotta go to work, I'm not in the park. I'm doing nothing wrong. And so I just keep walking, and they're staying like 500 yards behind me. Until eventually I have to make a left turn. Now, normally, admittedly, and this is technically... Ooh, Derek's a bad guy. I would normally cut through the park for this very brief portion, just to get to another side, because it would save me about 5 minutes. But because she's clearly watching me and following me...
I was a lady.
that suddenly makes it better.
Like a cop
car.
You're both children.
I love it here sometimes.
I have to make a left turn now. And when I make this left turn, there are no more street lights in the road I'm about to go down. And so as soon as I turn that corner, she immediately loses sight of me. And that cop car comes whipping around the corner, and they are in front of me to my right. And all of a sudden the lights, all the searchlights start going off, and they're looking all over the woods, all over the park, all over the neighborhood, but they're in front of me and I'm in their blind spot, and I'm just walking like normal, and they're just looking. They're like, where the fuck did he go? Where did he? I can't hear them, but like the way their lights are frantically moving, I'm like, I can tell that they're searching for me. And I'm annoyed at this point because I'm like, it's 3:30 in the morning, and I just want to go. I don't even want to go to work. I don't even want to be here for this shift. I do not want to be at work at 4 in the fucking morning. And now I have to deal with this on my way. Like, anyway. So I start. I just keep walking, and eventually they whip off, and they go on the other side of the woods, and I can see them.
Watch me.
They can. The cops got out of the car and started doing TikTok dances.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be the best ending.
They start shining their lights through the woods, and they're still looking for me. Like I've somehow
did they
gone
find
hiding
the drug
in the
coyotes.
And I'm
serious question.
No, I don't. I never saw any coyotes after the cops showed up.
Dang, they really scared away
the drugs, man.
Yeah, like you were about to make a sale. You were about to make a sale, bro.
And so eventually I start walking, and I haven't had to deal with them for a while now. And I get to a crosswalk, and as I'm approaching it, despite the fact that there's nobody in any direction, all of a sudden it turns red. And I look in all 4 directions, and I look to the right, and I see the cop car. All lights are off, and they are just sitting there waiting.
Across the crosswalk?
Like, they want me to fucking jaywalk.
Oh.
Like, they are fucking trying to set me up to fucking jaywalk, and I just sit there, and the light is extended, and it's just like, come on, there's nobody here. It's just you.
Jaywalking?
Derek says
like,
jaywalker?
I'm like, I know what I know you're trying to fucking catch me. Because, like, clearly you're mad that I fucking walked away from you, even though I wasn't doing anything. Now you're gonna try and fucking give me a ticket for jaywalking. Just because fuck me.
Hey, bro,
and so I just sit there, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait the 5 minutes, and eventually it goes green, and they tried to flash it yellow again in the middle of me walking, and I just run to the other side, and...
Wait, how do your streetlights work over there? Because you get yellow? What?
Yeah.
Wait, for a crosswalk?
No, so... I'm just talking about the regular, like, intersection light.
Oh, I was confused.
Because I'm
like,
clear. I'm at an intersection. I'm at an intersection. So like I see that it goes really quickly from green to red.
Yeah.
And I get to the other side, and I just go to work, and they leave me alone for the rest of the time. But I'm so fucking annoyed. I started the day so fucking pissed. And on top of 3 hours sleep, on top of having to be there at 4 in the fucking morning, and it's just like, why I get it. I look like a fucking stoner. I look like an asshole. I fit a stereotype, but like, come on. I didn't want to be out at fucking 4 in the morning. Or 3 in the morning. Don't fucking, just leave me alone, please.
That was a little taste of what it's like to be black, Derek.
I know. Trust me, I know. And it's not the only time, because cops fucking love me. And my buddy's girl who's black, she only ever gets stopped when she's with me. And she's
You
like,
are the
"Oh,"
problem.
I'm like, I get stopped all the fucking time. She doesn't know what it's like to be black unless she's with the white guy. How does that fucking work?
Is she light-skinned?
She's a little bit. I guess she is light skinned technically because she is half white, half black.
Half-breeds.
But she's also from fucking Columbus, Ohio. So
Damn.
she's not that white.
That's wild. Well, that's Derek's cop story, you know.
That's my cop story.
I don't.
Jesus Christ.
I'll probably have more when I go to California.
Oh man, California cops are different. I hope they don't.
I hope they don't.
Why did you end that so abruptly? Should I be scared now?
Very much so.
Oh, shit.
They pump you full of the drugs, and then they take you and they clone you.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just like that one movie, They Cloned Tyrone.
Your mugshot will be just as iconic as Trump's.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Derek's mugshot.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should, I mean, if we're all getting merch, we should all get mugshots.
No.
Whoa. I don't need a record.
Yeah,
it could be a planned one. We don't actually have to get arrested, Quincy.
What do you mean? So what? Just go up to the cops and be like, "Hey, can you like take our shots?"
Fuck your mother.
No.
Whoa. I'm starting to think you just
thinking...
want to fuck mothers, Quincy.
Yeah.
Is that why you're so into Tara Strong?
Does Tara Strong have kids?
Yeah, she has a kid. Yeah,
I don't know that. See, I don't know.
This man is so invested.
When I said like we could get like an arranged one, I didn't mean like we go piss off the cops. I meant like we go to the Sears Photo Center or something. Like
that's lame. We gotta ask the officers. We go up to the police station. I'm pretty sure they can do mug shots at like the highway patrol station. Can't they?
I don't fucking know. I've never had to do it.
I don't know. And then we'll just ask them. There's one down our street. You know, it'll be fine. We'll talk to them. Be like, hey. We need mugshots for our merch. Would you guys mind taking them? Or is that a waste of government resources?
Fuck your government. Take my picture.
Quincy's not invested.
I am invested. What do you mean?
I think he's actually incredibly invested. I think he's showing his investment.
I don't know if I should take a picture. After that, I might be all institutionalized and shit.
Oh my god, it doesn't take much to institutionalize you. Ever since The Escapist 2, bro, you institutionalized off everything. This man dropped soap on accident. He's like, I can't pick it up.
Sorry, man. I'm all institutionalized and shit.
For one, we were in jail for like
a week.
Yeah, because you just started beating people's ass. Literally in there for a week. Chris was like, I'm institutionalized, man. I need me a shiv. You just start running around. He literally just starts running around, just bopping everybody, getting into fights. All I hear is the sound. And I'm like, Quincy, what are you doing? Beating a nigga's ass. Why? I'm institutionalized. We've been in here for less than a week.
Sorry, man. You gotta adapt to survive. I'm just really good at adapting, bro.
Bro, you're adapting too quick. Darwin would go crazy.
Darwin would be proud. What you mean?
He'd be confused.
He'd be proud.
I'd be confused.
I mean, you just a hating ass motherfucker. That's all you are.
See, I was your jail partner. I was there to help us get out.
Hating ass motherfucker.
Truly, I live in the worst timeline.
The best timeline. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but speaking of escapists, what games has everybody been playing lately?
Right now, I'm playing Battlefield 20, whatever the fuck it is. 2023, 2044. What the fuck is the name of this shit? Battlefield 2042. That was close.
You were close. You almost got there. But close only counts in horseshoes and pregnancy scares.
Well, I mean, call this a horseshoe then, my nigga. Because we're definitely not calling this a pregnancy scare.
Come on, man. It has all the same like
Nope.
fucking things, you know. You know, you shoot the club up. Is another random person might develop and pop out.
Sometimes you don't even need to shoot the club up. It's crazy.
See, it's basically a pregnancy scare. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's not.
It's like basically it, man. Yeah. What about you, Derek? What have you been playing? What have you been up to?
So I haven't actually been playing fucking anything.
Right, well, Derek's out. Move
But
on.
but I've touched a little bit of Genshin Impact. Both of you. Your children. Your fucking children.
I didn't even say anything.
Oh, I thought I heard it in an echo, so I thought you were both saying it.
Oh, no. You didn't know Quincy was a ventriloquist?
Yes. His hand up your ass.
Whoa.
I don't know what y'all do. What kind of roommates you guys?
Like I said,
Definitely not that.
Like I said, Quincy's not my type.
He ain't my type neither.
Hey, what you mean by that?
I can pull batter.
Wow. All right. Fuck me. I'll be going to the gym. I'm sexy.
I'm sexy AF. But I've played a little bit of Genshin. I've played a little bit of Star Rail. I want to play more Hollow Cure because that finally came out on PC. And Hollow Cure is now. Hold on with me. Hold. Give me a second. Bear with me because I know I'm going to say the first part and you're going to lose your shit. Okay. It is. I'm going to say the second part and you're going to lose your shit, but just bear with me. So it is a clone. I don't know if this is the right term of Vampire Survivors. But it's with nothing but HoloLive characters who are all VTubers.
Oh boy!
So and I've checked out
this guy.
No, hold on. Listen, hear me out. Part of the reason I was so excited about it was because people there are a lot of people who've been playing it that have no connection to VTubers, and they're like, I actually prefer this over Vampire Survivors. And so when it finally came to Steam, I got my hands on it. It's actually a lot of fun. It's very chaotic. It's especially if you like difficult games. This is a lot more your speed. It's not. Even though it has VTubers, it's not for a casual fan. You definitely have to be paying attention to what you're doing and paying attention to how you're upgrading your stuff. And it will kick your ass. It kicked my ass a few times, and I'm just like. Yeah, I'm kind of into this. Yeah. I wish I could play more of it, but I haven't had time. And unfortunately, I'm going to be out of time.
Confirmed sadist.
I thought about making a video on it, but
about being a masochist.
No, about Hollow Cure.
Oh.
Because I genuinely have. It's another game that I think I didn't enjoy watching people play it, but I kept hearing people say it's more fun to play than it is to watch. And I 100% think that that's true. It is a lot more fun to play than to watch. And even if you have no connection to the VTubers, I still recommend it. I still think it's a fun game. I want to play more. I just haven't had time. So, but that's all I've really been playing.
Neat. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Armored Core. I'm really just waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to come out. Play that. That's gonna be fun.
If we can.
Yeah, if we can. It really is.
Well, why wouldn't you be able to?
Money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, if we
can. Like I said, if I'd have known Armored Core wasn't co-op, I'd have just got Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because all the things I said was Armored Core is co-op. You can play with your friends. It's gonna be great. And then it's oh no, it's only multiplayer. So you can only fight against your friends or fight with them against real people. You can't take them in the single player with you. I was I'd have got Baldur's Gate.
Bro, would have got Baldur's Gate.
I would have got Baldur's Gate. I could have waited.
But it's fine. I mean, that just means that we'll be able to have our own campaign on our own time. Sure, I'll probably never step into the Funna chat, but
why?
Because the niggas in there don't know how to keep spoilers to themselves because of the people that they are in there. Yeah, because between Noel and Julian, they're the type of dudes that's they have to know everything about the game and everything. Like what's meta, what's good, how everything
And we're
goes.
not gonna care about meta.
Yeah,
Hell no.
When
especially
do we
Julian.
ever care about meta?
Yeah, especially Julian. Like that's kind of like his whole thing. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
Julian just wants meta.
yeah, he wants meta and he kind of wants to be like the first to complete something.
When does it come out on
It's the
PS4?
second, or if you get the like deluxe whatever version, it's the 31st.
Of August?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't plan on buying it for maybe another week or two after my thing. So after the trip. So you guys will definitely be ahead of me before if you can get it. You'll be ahead of me before I get it. But I do plan on getting it because it is the fucking character creation alone has me fucking hooked.
I'm just excited for the fuck off from your friends portion.
Same.
What do you guys mean by that?
Okay, so
Like,
you know
like,
how in multiplayer games where you're doing stuff like if it's an MMO or something, you guys are
Mhm.
kind of locked to doing the same stuff together, and you can't really experience the adventure together but separately and everything. You guys are either tied to that one person's progression, or like you guys just have to you have to stick together. Like you can't wander off. Otherwise, you'll be completely off in different things, and it'll kind of mess everything up. So that's why they don't allow you to do it. There's some form of tethering to you, whether it be actual mission locks or just actual tethering distance. In Baldur's Gate 3, there is none of that.
like Ed could be doing a whole mission. I could still be in town in the brothel, fucking
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Like I'm pretty sure. Well, no, not even story wise, because we can each progress whoever's campaign, because it's a campaign, it's a D&D campaign. So whoever
Right.
runs into the story progression thing, they're progressing the story for everybody. It's just you don't have to necessarily be there to be a part of that story progression.
Mm,
From what I understand, like let's just say we had to go talk to, let's say me and you are doing the campaign, and we have to talk to like Quincy essentially to progress it, right?
right.
If you went to go fuck off somewhere and I went to go talk to Quincy to progress it, I'm progressing it. The story is being progressed, but like you're somewhere else. So when you get back to like say you have to meet up with me and you wind up meeting up with me like a little bit later down the line, the story's been progressed. Things have happened. It's
Mm,
just you like because you weren't there, you don't know technically unless I tell you, unless we were like metagaming and whatnot.
right.
But like the story's progressed. You can now still do whatever up to that point. You don't have to go back and like talk to the Quincy yourself in order to get to the same spot I'm in. You just be like, oh hey, ran back into you because these paths, like this mountain trip that I went through, happened to cross into the next town that was part of the story, so I met up with you again.
I do kind of. Well, I think I'm gonna want to do my own campaign and then have one where we all do it together because there's choices, right? Like, am I
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think that would be more fun to just do it as a team because then it's like, yeah, technically whoever gets there first, like you can still tell your teammate like, hey, like if you're all doing it together and whatnot, and you're in the same room as the story progression, and they're talking to someone, like let's say we're all in there, Quincy happens to get into the room first because he's
Hmm.
like, all right, let's go this way, and he goes in there, and it happens to be
Y'all there?
to yeah, no, my
Yeah.
controller
Yeah.
died. So
Oh, sorry.
which is weird because when the controller dies, the PlayStation just decides, oh yeah, all audio is done.
But that's
Um,
a usual PlayStation feature. PlayStation 5 feature.
yeah, um, yeah. So he'll be talking to him, and if we're there listening to the conversation as part of the dialogue as well, then we can say, hey, you should probably like say this and make suggestions, and then he can decide on, and maybe this is a good idea, and we can talk about it and everything because we're all right there,
Gotcha.
like you would in a D&D campaign.
That's cool.
Yeah. Or if you don't want to, you can completely like ignore the dialogue, move on, and like I don't know if you're just like fuck that guy. I don't like that character. You can slit his throat if you so please.
I'm robbing people. You'll be a rogue.
Quincy's gonna. I'm gonna be talking to somebody, and
Yep,
Quincy's
that's a distraction.
yeah. I'm
Quincy's
gonna be
The
gonna
thing
like,
piss him
about it is,
off.
I'm a good person.
you're not. But
I am. I'm a good person though.
like
In
that's
the game
exactly
or in
what's gonna
real
happen.
life?
Both.
No, neither.
Press X
Listen,
to
no,
down. Press
no,
X to
listen,
down.
no, listen.
I
If
think
I'm
you're a
sitting,
good person in
no,
real
no,
life.
no. If I'm sitting here trying to save like the world, and I'm like, oh, I need this armor to really help me. Oh, that'd be 200 gold. I'm stealing it.
I'm stealing it.
And if you're, and yeah, he could be mad. He could be hella mad. But you know what? At least he'll be alive to be mad.
Quincy's out here trying to play 4D chess when he's a 2D character.
You're like, jeez.
Oh my god.
That's what I never understood about certain games. It's like, oh, you know, I'm trying to save the world. Why are you charging me?
They got to run a business because okay, your same logic can be applied to that. I get your whole point. I get your whole point because like you're trying to save the world. They know you're trying to save, especially in games where they know you're trying to save the world.
Yes.
And like you are the designated hero. Like there, it's not a oh
Yes.
you're just some rinky dink
There's
dude.
no reason to not. There's no reason to not give me stuff. I can understand it's like, hey, you know, we can't give you everything. You might like. I can understand the whole thing of like, get the materials so I can make it. I can understand that you need the materials to make the thing. I could go adventure off, get the materials. But if you have the entire thing there, it's like, yo, here's the entire thing. It'll cost X amount. Then it's like, okay, why don't you just give it to me? And if you can't give it to me, at least give me a discount.
That's why I liked Mass Effect 2, because like the reason that you're getting charged for everything is because they don't believe that you're Commander Shepard. They're like, oh no, Commander Shepard is dead. You're some imposter. Or there's people that are like, yeah, I mean, because you've bit the dust, your name doesn't matter anymore. We're gonna charge you. We don't care. It's like, yeah, but I'm trying to save the world. I don't give a shit. Like,
D&D,
there's a canonical reason for them to not care.
That makes sense, and that's completely fine. And that's one of the cases where yes, you cannot be mad that they're charging you because it makes sense canonically. But in D&D, I feel like it also makes sense because like in a D&D campaign, you're just regular adventure schmucks. So you're essentially in any form of like anime that it depicts an RPG. You're just a regular dude that has now joined the guild hall, and you're going on quests. You know, raising your ranks and stuff. So
I can understand that. I'm saying, I said specifically, I'm saving the world, and they know I'm trying to save the world.
Yeah, no. In those situations, yes, you like give me stuff.
Like, if I come up to like, I'm a thief, I'm a rogue, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna stop D&D Cthulhu, but with me and these 3 random niggas, that'll be 4,500 gold, sir. Like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad.
It's like you see,
But I know my truth and I know my worth, which is why I'm gonna rob you.
I know my truth.
I know my truth and I know my
preach the
worth.
rogue gospel to the fucking merchant.
And that's why I'm gonna rob you.
I'm literally
And
gonna
Aaron
be
is going to help me because he's going to be like, you're stealing from people is wrong. Oh, it's crazy. I got this new sword for you, but I'll give it back to him.
Like, listen, man. Like, they don't. Like, it's already stolen because we'll just get in more trouble if you give it back. So, like, we might as well keep it.
Exactly.
They'll just write it off as an inventory oopsie.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, Derek, what? Because we went over this because we workshopped my character because they were gonna make fun of me if I chose to play the game how I usually play the game.
He wanted to be a basic human, but I was like, come on, man, something better.
Oh, we're gonna ask me what I'm gonna play?
Yeah.
Are there cat girls?
I believe so. There's probably some sort of. I know there's lizard people.
I don't think there's a cat girl. I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised there's some sort of cat girl.
I'm gonna say don't get your hopes up, Bucko. But you know what? Live in your truth.
It depends. With you guys, I'll probably play like an elf or an orc or something. I would prefer to play like a cat girl or a bunny girl or something.
Why specifically us? Why are you being different for us, huh? What's up with that?
Because when I do me in a game like that, I try to make the character look like me, and I try to do I'm gonna do what Ed's doing, but like if I'm with my friends and we're dicking around, I'm not gonna play like me. I'm gonna play a character that I want to play. I'm gonna like it was a D&D campaign. I'm gonna play I'm gonna play a little bit different.
So if you're D&Ding, then you play as you. But if you're D&Ding with friends, you don't play as you. even though it makes perfect sense to still D&D as you.
Bro, don't try and make sense out of it. It just doesn't make sense. I prefer not to. Like, I would prefer to be a character. I would prefer to be a character and not be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I played Mass Effect the first time, I played it as myself. But then, as I did multiple playthroughs, I would play as different characters. I was basically LARPing. You know, like, I made Harima from Skull Rumble at one point and made him as Commander Shepard. And I would do it like... I was doing like what I thought Harima would do in that situation,
WWC,
which was basically
what would Harima
do? Basically, fuck the mission. Just do whatever he wants.
Find Tenma.
Find Tenma. Get laid.
Yeah. So I don't think there's cat people. I think there's lizard people. I know
there's lizard people. I know there's lizard people for sure.
Okay, so lizard people.
I don't want to be a lizard though. I've already done that in Elder Scrolls.
I'm being a what you call it, a demon.
But half
spawn.
demon, yeah.
Yeah. A tiefling, that's what they're called. A specific type of tiefling, since there's sub races.
There's sub races? That's dope.
Yeah, like for the tieflings, there's 3, and you each get like different things. Like the one that I'm being, we have fire attunement, so like we get like I think some sort of like fire spell for free as a cantrip, as they say.
Have you guys, changing subjects only slightly, have you guys seen the D&D movie?
No,
I have not.
Have you?
I would actually highly recommend it. It is solid. It's
that's what I heard.
It's a really good movie. Like, even if you don't care about D&D, it's just a fun fantasy movie.
Pikachu.
Yeah, he was. He's better in this movie.
Wow.
What's wrong with Detective Pikachu?
Derek hates Pokemon. That's why.
I don't hate Pokemon. Two, I think I was expecting that movie to be a little bit different. I expected it to be more like for people of all ages, and I definitely felt like it was more for little kids. That's just how I felt. It's not a bad movie. It's just I expected it to be more for people my age, and it wasn't. Because there's a lot of adult Pokemon fans. Have you guys seen the new anime that's about the card game?
No, I heard about it though.
I've been seeing clips. It looks so good. Like, the clips I've been seeing are actually legitimately funny. And it's about these kids who go to a Pokemon card tournament, and they're expecting it to be a bunch of other kids, and it's the adults. It's all about the adults that are there with them.
Yeah, man.
And
we're the only ones that have the big brains big enough to understand the complex workings of Pokemon TCG.
Like, there's a scene that was getting shared on Twitter of the dad taking the 3 kids, and he puts in like a cassette, and I think it's the second opening of the anime, and it's so you want to be a master Pokemon?
Do you have the skills to be number 1?
And he's singing along, and they're all like, "Oh my god, this is so cringe!" And then it does the How I Met Your Mother thing, and it's like five hours later, and they're all rapping to the song. They're all just enjoying it, and it's like, all right,
if it would have cut to them rapping the Poke Rap, I'm sold. You have my heart. I take my money. How do I invest? Like, how can they get the most monetary gain from me viewing this anime? Because I will do whatever it takes.
Everything I've seen on it, it looks solid.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for Twitter. But yeah. It looks good. Like, if you had told me, oh, there's an anime about the Pokemon TCG, I would have been like, yeah, no, that doesn't sound like fun at all. But every clip I've seen actually looks really good.
It's hilarious. I just want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
To catch them is the test.
Quest. Yeah, to train them is my cause.
Oh shit!
Some might say I will travel across the land, searching far and wide for these Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
There's a lot of grass in the lands far and wide, though.
Yeah, why I couldn't be.
Did you have to tear the man down like that?
I couldn't be a Pokemon. No. Like
okay. Oh wait, your favorite is Bulbasaur. I thought it was Squirtle. I was like, I think his favorite's a water type. My brain was like, guess again.
Guess again.
Yeah, surprise, no. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's all the things that I truly love. Either I don't like in real life, or I die if I fucked with it. Like, I love Spider-Man.
And doesn't Bulbasaur have like a pollen move too when he goes to like Venusaur or Ivysaur?
All grass types have like
some variation of that. Yeah,
it's like all the spore moves: stun spore, poison powder, sleep powder, all that stuff. It's all some form of pollen. It just does something. So I'll sneeze myself to sleep,
Folded.
or I'll sneeze myself into paralysis.
Even though, like, man, I'd vibe up a Jigglypuff just to help me go to sleep.
That's your melatonin.
Yeah. You think they'd sell Igglybuffs to...
The fuck is that? That sounds like a swole Jigglypuff.
No, Igglybuff. Igglybuff is the baby. Igglybuff is the baby.
That sounds like a swole Jigglypuff.
Wigglytuff.
Igglybuff.
Wigglytuff is
and he has in his fucking lullabies he hits you with a fucking bat.
night, motherfucker.
Igglybuff, use lullaby.
It's got the metal bat sound. Oh my god.
Igglybuff.
Yeah, the Wigglytuff is the evolved form of Jigglypuff. Igglybuff is the baby.
Why buff? Igglybuff.
Igglybuff.
I forget that Quincy doesn't know Pokemon like us, so some of this shit comes out of left field for him.
Oh man, I know Wigglytuff and Jigglypuff. I know those two, but Igglybuff, that's new to me. I ain't never heard of Igglybuff.
Igglybuff. Yeah, just like there's Clefairy, Clefable, and then the
I heard all of those.
Yeah, the baby one is Cleffa. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard all those. That's not new to me.
And
pretty wild though.
Freaking what you call it? Chansey has a baby form, Happiny.
Well, wait, hold on. What was that name?
Happiny.
So there's Chance and then Happiny.
It's Happiny.
Chance and Happiny.
Yeah, Happiny, Chansey, and then Blissey.
Okay.
They all do the same thing. There's like, it's not like some cool evolution where shit's actually going on. No, they're all the same.
Well, they do, but each progressive version does the thing better, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
Because well, lore-wise, freaking what you call it, the Happinies are used as training for, like young Nurse Joys.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you get a Happiny. And then, like, you basically grow up with it, go to school together with it for nursing school, and then, it'll evolve, and you're older and everything, and then, later on, it might evolve into a Blissey, too.
A Glizzy.
Blissey.
I know.
Yeah,
a Glizzy.
Yeah, but nah, it's dope. I'm ready for all the things. The anime sounds exciting. I'm ready for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm ready to be the rich tiefling that I am.
I still wish that there was like a Digimon Pokemon crossover. Like, not like them fighting. Like sure, they could fight in the beginning, but then usual thing where it's the versus and they're both like good guys, like Teenage Mutant Turtles versus Batman. Sure, they fight, but eventually they work together in the end. So something like that. Like, they fight, and it was like, yo, we're actually trying to fight the same thing, and then they work together, Pokemon and Digimon, in harmony.
Harmony is one.
Is Harmony a fucking Pokemon?
No.
Oh, thank God.
But Klefki is.
God bless you.
It's just a key ring.
I'm gonna be playing. Oh yeah, it is. I forgot about Klefki. I'm gonna be playing a new file of Crystal on my way on my way to California. Like every time I'm traveling, I'm gonna be playing Crystal.
You bring your physical Game Boy?
I'm not gonna play Game Boy. I've got a 2DS, and I was bringing it because I was like, all right, maybe I'll just start a new save on what is it, Sun?
Yeah.
But then I realized I had a fucking copy of Crystal on there that I've never played. I've never touched it. I'm like, this is the full game? Fuck, I'll just play this.
You know, there are 2 Pokemon generations that I've never beaten. And that's Ruby and Sapphire and Silver. Even though those are my favorite ones. Like, they have a lot of I shouldn't say they're my favorite. They have a lot of the Pokemon that I like in there.
Yeah, no.
And Crystal had, like, the freaking Hoenn... Is it Hoenn? No, it's Johto.
Yeah, Hoenn second. Or Johto's second. Hoenn's third.
Yeah, because Johto is silver and gold. And
how'd they get over to Hoenn?
I don't know, man. But yeah, it has my favorite feature, which is walking with your Pokemon. That's why every time I play, the
Digimon game?
No.
No,
I thought the Digimon game, you really loved walking around with your Digimans.
Oh, no. That's a fun part of it. But in Pokemon Gold and Silver, you can walk with your Pokemon. Like, they're always out. Your starter one is out.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah,
not in Crystal and
that's what I meant. My bad. Yeah, because I never played OG Gold and Silver. I only played Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Trust me, that's one of the things that because I'm right there with you. I loved that feature, and it's part of the reason that I'm one of the few people who likes Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Is you always have a Pokemon with you. It's supposed to be your Eevee or your Pikachu, but you can have whoever you want, and it's fun.
Yeah. And and they actually make it make sense as to, depending on which Pokemon you're using, what's going on.
Yep.
If you're using it, like if you have a Charizard, it's not a giant fuck off Charizard walking behind you. Like, no, you're riding on the Charizard.
Yep. Same with Ponyta. You're riding on the Ponyta, and it doesn't. And Onyx, yeah, it improves movement too, to an extent. I mean, not like it doesn't really matter how quickly you're moving in that game, but
yeah,
I love that game. The game is so underrated, and it got so much shit.
I haven't played it, but I saw a lot on it, and I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. Like, I wish Pokemon would just like implement all of these features into a singular game.
Yeah, good
parts.
I get it, because like people compare Pokemon games to each other a lot.
Yeah.
But so it does make sense for them to stand out to an extent. Like, each Pokemon game is slightly different than the last.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I feel like they do drop the ball, because you're like, I want all of these features, not some of these features.
Yeah, it's like the newest Pokemon.
We're gonna play Pal World.
Pal World.
We are gonna play Pal World. We are gonna play adult Pokemon.
I hope it's crossplay. I genuinely hope it's crossplay.
Pokemon with the blickies.
My brother sent me that when, what was it, the not E3 happened this year, and he's like, you're getting Pal World, right? And I think I sent it to you guys. I'm like, bro, Pal World.
Yeah, because me and Quincy were randomly like, he was scrolling through YouTube. I was in the front. We was watching random shit, and then the ad came on for it, and I was like, "Is that?" I was like, "Oh, look, like it's basically like a Pokemon like knockoff or whatever, but kind of better because it's more open, it's bigger, and it's like they're walking around, which is a huge feature that a lot of Pokemon
and there's crafting.
Yeah, and there's crafting and all that. So it's because it's a survival game.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's cool. That's pretty dope. And then randomly it cuts to like a fucking one of the pals, we'll call them, holding a fucking AK-47. You're like, does he have the blicky?
Yeah. They heard Digimon talking shit.
Yeah.
We have guns, so do we.
Digimon have a lot of fucking guns on their Digimon. Almost every Digimon has some form of evolution that has a gun on it.
Hold on, man. Weren't you a blob? Yeah. And you transformed into a salamander? Yeah. And now you transform to a a zaddy version of a like moth with a shotgun and a greatsword? Yes.
It has to be a zaddy.
Some
like
some of them
with all the leather on and everything.
Yeah, some of them Digimon, they be having women going crazy. Like they be
Really?
yeah, man. Like
It's like how some of the female Digimon make the dudes go crazy.
yeah, like Angelmon. Like come on
yeah,
now.
how can you not with Angelmon?
Lilymon, Angelmon, Ophanimon. Wait, wait, Serafi is Angelomon's, Seraphimon.
Serafi is Angemon.
Yeah, so yeah.
Ophanimon
So I was right the first time. Yeah, Ophanimon.
I freaking love. I wish they would do more with those actual Digivolutions. The most you see of Seraphimon and Ophanimon in the anime is like the Digimon. No, not even the Digimon movie. Like you don't even see Ophanimon. Or actually, I think in Digimon Tri they actually show their final Digivolution into Seraphimon and Ophanimon. I know in freaking the OG Digimon movie they kind of messed it up, or not messed it up because Digimon have multiple Digivolution routes and stuff. But like Gatomon, when they came in to fight fucking Cherubimon, Gatomon wasn't Ophanimon. She was some weird dragon thing, but fucking Patamon was Seraphimon, which was weird. They had the whole opportunity to have Ophanimon and Seraphimon right there, but fuck me, I guess.
But
were they created at the same time?
Yeah.
I feel like because one of my favorite Digimon personality-wise is the one that was Mimi's.
Mimi is the one with the pink hat.
Yes.
Okay, so Palmon.
Palmon?
Yeah, the plant.
Yeah. I was like, oh, Palmon's dope. I fuck with Palmon. Like, even though, like, I feel like her and Mimi, like, have, like, kind of opposing personalities, but at the same time, that's what made them better partners. So, like, Palmon's dope. But like, goddamn, she looks like a booger plant.
She does.
And then it's like, Palmon Digivolve, that is a cactus with boxing gloves.
That shit is the funniest shit ever. Togemon has my heart and soul.
Yeah, and then Togemon is just like her, but like cooler. I was like, damn, I fuck with her personality. And then Lilybond happened. I was like, wait, did you keep the same personality, but you turned like hot? Bring that ass here, girl.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for this.
She turned more humanoid and hot. She's just a short girl. She's just short. And then she mega evolves into Rosemon, and that's basically Dominatrix mommy.
Yep. It's like, ayo, I fuck with this.
I fucks with this heavy.
I fucks with this on so many levels.
Yeah. Fucking Angelmon's great. All of them. I'm so glad that Digimon Adventure Tri exists, so you finally get the closure of all of them getting mega evolutions.
I still feel, I don't know, I'll die on this hill that Ultimate sounds stronger than Mega. I don't know why.
I think
over the years you've had this so many times, and I don't care.
I don't care.
If you put in a random list and told someone to like put it together, it's like, oh, okay, all right, champion.
I think it's switched in
Mega, and then Mega, then Ultimate. It's okay, that makes sense. No, Ultimate is in the middle, but Ultimate is Ultimate, and Mega is like, I don't know, that's like cool, that's like hot, but it's not as hot as Ultimate.
I think it's legitimately switched in the Ultimate. I think it's the way that you want it in Japanese.
There you go. So the Japanese people say that usually the Japanese stuff is canon, so the Japanese know what it is. 4Kids just fucked it up.
I was gonna say, 4Kids is a habit of doing that shit.
Yeah, 4Kids kind of does their own thing.
Yeah, but
it was good. So I'm glad.
We just need like a good Digimon game, because I think I don't understand.
We have them. It's just the Digimon community is so fucking like not cohesive. Yeah, they're not.
They don't know what they want.
Yeah, like I watched it. Like if you want a kind of pseudo understanding of how the Digimon community works, just watch Jaden Animation's video of her playing a Digimon game for the first time, and
then read the comments.
No, and like she explains in the video, because she, obviously if you've never played one, you're gonna ask the community which one you should play, right? and they were all giving her like a bunch of different answers. They were saying number 3 was bad, or the 3 was good, 4 was garbage, or 4 was the best thing in the fucking world. And like the standard RPG ones, they have like Digimon World Dusk, which are more equivalent to how the Pokemon series works. They're like, this one's bad, this one's kind of good, this one's great, this one's horrible, whatever. So they're very inconsistent.
Man, like I more so like active combat. I understand that the whole thing of Digimon is like one of those things, like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Like people like the Tamagotchi aspect. You get them, you raise them, you feed them, you take care of them, and slowly they get stronger and start evolving, and et cetera, et cetera.
I hate that fucking part of Digimon World next door.
Yeah, see, that's what people like. Yeah, that's what people like.
That shit's aggravating because it's like, and then you just die, and I have to start over. This is ass. It's probably just because I'm early on, so I'm pretty sure it gets way easier the later on I get. But as a person that hasn't gotten that far, I'm gonna claim it's ass until I'm better.
Proven otherwise.
Yeah.
Until you're proven otherwise. I'm okay with that. That's kind of like when I play Sonic Adventure, and they're like, "Well, this is the Chow Garden. All right, I can't wait to never come back here again."
Oh, you jackass!
Quincy. Quincy.
It was like creeping up to me. This is a Chow. Neat. Lightly puts it down. I'm gonna go run away from a killer whale now. Move in at the speed of sound. Quick and dog move around. That was me.
Yeah, like I think something summed it up. Somebody summed it up the best. I was watching a streamer. I think it was like Thundershot or something, and Dotto Doya. They were like hanging out because they're friends and stuff. So they were hanging out on stream, and Dotto was like, "Yeah, so basically, like the Sonic community is basically you're a furry or you love the Chow Garden. There is no in between."
Damn. But I'm not a furry though.
and Thunder, he loves the Chow Garden portion, and which I loved watching his content when he was doing Chow Garden stuff. Like it was so cool and so fun.
When I was a kid, I didn't care. When I got a little older, I fucked it a little bit, but I still was like, this isn't really for me. But I probably should have dove into this more when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, I mean, my whole thing is like leveling up, and that's all the Chow Garden is.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, but it also goes back to that whole like Tamagotchi thing too.
Yeah, Tamagotchi thing.
Yeah, but I don't like Tamagotchis though.
But I mean, to be fair, you don't have to keep it alive like a Tamagotchi. You are more leveling it up like.
Yeah.
I never understood. The main thing that threw me for a loop with a Tamagotchi was I was like, yo, why you got all these Tamagotchis? It was like, oh yeah, because they died. I'm like, oh, okay, what happens when they die? You supposed to reset button? No, like, you have to throw it away. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to my face?
Yeah. Tamagotchi died, Tamagotchi dead. You're playing a Nuzlocke when you buy one of those things, boy.
I'm like, what? So if it's dead, you gotta buy it. Luckily, they're honestly, I feel like they were inexpensive, so like, I get it. But at the same time, what the fuck? I remember Tamagotchis being that expensive.
My parents would never buy me one because they said it was expensive.
All right, expensivity is subjective. So
because I knew people who had a few. Like even I got a Tamagotchi before.
I never had a Tamagotchi.
I never wanted one, but I'm pretty sure my parents would have got one. Didn't you?
But I was more edgy though. Like I remember, like I was like, man, this isn't really for me. And then there was a thing, and it was like. It was almost like Tamagotchi, except they didn't die because this thing was way bigger and more expensive. And you were supposed to scan barcodes, and barcodes had like things inside of them. And you would like have fights with people.
Scanners?
Yeah,
the scanners. Scanners was dope. I always wanted one.
Yeah, I had one.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I had a skin. I was just running through the store like, beep, oh cool. I'm like, oh, there's nothing in this one. Beep, oh cool. There's something in this one. I'll collect this one. Beep, oh, he wants to run hands. Like I was going off as a kid. I was so ready to go shop whenever my parents went shopping.
It's like, all right, every other kid, we're going shopping, and you have to come. Quincy, oh boy, I get to run hands with these
monsters. Scanners. I need more monsters. You could level them up, and you have like a catalog in there of all the monsters that you had.
Quincy's out here just like, Mom, we need milk. Quincy, we just bought 3 gallons yesterday. We need milk.
I need more milk.
Who buys 3 gallons of milk? Holy shit.
We did at one point in time. Yeah, because my dad would buy one and then like freeze the other 2.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I mean, the amount, like, if I have an abundance of milk, I'm definitely gonna be able to go through it. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah. We
honestly,
had milk
in
because
this
we got a lot of
household, we
cereal
should,
back then.
we probably should buy more milk because we go through it so fucking fast.
Oh wow, okay, cool.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, because we got
I
a
know a lot of people
blender.
that don't go through it that quick. That's why it's part
Yeah,
of the reason I asked.
we get milk. We got a blender. We can make milkshakes. It's a cereal. It's a premium thing for like macaroni and cheese.
yeah.
Like
So,
all types of things you can use for milk.
and then now there's a whole ass
Baked
baby
goods.
that needs like a fucking to drink milk for
Yeah,
healthy purposes. So
yeah. She has to drink like a cup a day. That's what like the doctor said.
yeah,
Because
so
she's a
like
toddler,
yeah, so
needs
we
milk,
should honestly have more milk.
calcium.
Once we start like properly stocking up this place, then we will definitely like have milk because we haven't had cereal in a minute, which I miss Frosted Flakes, but whatever. I'm not salty. I'm sweet, just like today's sponsor. Oh, okay.
Saltine crackers, like nah. But I want them to bring back what I was leading to. Is I want them to bring out something like Digimon World 4, and I'm okay with the RPG stuff. I just don't want to take care of my Digimon to that point.
Yeah, no,
I can take I can take a thing where I can hang out with them.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I don't. They haven't had that since #1 because I think #2 was Arena or something.
And yeah, I just want to. Like, you could make a good Digimon like game. Honestly, what would be a dope Digimon game to me if it was like a Digimon game that tastes like Tails almost, and it takes place in the Digimon like what the season 2 one. No, season 3 is when they fuse with their Digimon, right? All the time.
Yeah, that was Digimon
Tamers. Yeah, Digimon. Yeah, Digimon Tamers. When you hit a fight, you fuse with your Digimon and you play that way. But like a Tails, but it plays like Tails. That'd be dope.
Okay, so like Tales of what is it? Zisteria is one of them. There's one where there's that exact mechanic. Like you have your party members, which are spirits that you can fuse with. So they're fighting as party members, and they level up and do their thing and everything. But you can fuse with them to do other and then you're just one entity fighting.
Yeah, I'm down. They could do something like that. That would be dope. I'd play that game. Like it's just a lot you can do at Digimon, but I feel like we get shafted when it comes to video games.
Yeah, because it's not as popular as the industry would like it to be.
And Marvel also gets kind of shafted. Like Marvel's gets goats, and then we get garbage. There's like almost no in between. You either get X-Men Legends or you get X-Men. What was the one that got like fucking thrown out, and you can't buy it because they didn't pay for the rights to have Unreal? It was X-Men something.
I don't know.
I know Derek had it, and he bitched about it for a while.
X-Men game?
Yeah, it was an X-Men game, and you really wanted to get your hands on it, but then you saw a gameplay, but you're like, oh, this doesn't look good.
Oh! X-Men Destiny, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, X-Men Destiny.
I've never heard of that game a day in my life.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Can I bitch? Can I
get X-Men Legends or X-Men Destiny? You don't get any between Marvel games.
Can I fucking bitch about X-Men Destiny?
Derek, did you buy it?
I did. I bought it twice.
Hey, Eric, how's it going? I'm not gonna say facing me will be your Final Fantasy. This isn't Final Fantasy VII abridged.
So to be fair, I had the PS3 version and the DS version, and the only reason I bought the DS version after buying the PS3 version is because there was a blizzard, and I needed something to play. I could charge the DS in my dad's car. That was the only reason I had it. There was nothing else to fucking do. So I bought X-Men Destiny. And actually, there was another game for the DS that I bought at the same time, and it's worth bringing up. I think it was Marvel Superhero Show. Is that what it's called? Superhero Squad Infinity Gauntlet. So do you guys remember? Do you guys remember Marvel Superhero Squad?
Yes, I remember Marvel Superhero Squad.
Yeah, the one with the kitty one.
It was a very kiddie one.
Yeah.
But I got that at the exact same time, the DS version of that game. Now, that game is actually solid, and I would highly recommend people picking it up, because you don't think about it. It was a single-player, single-character version of Ultimate Alliance, but it told like a version of getting the Infinity Stones and trying to stop Thanos and the different worlds. What's that?
It's like Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh, well, this would be before Ultimate Alliance 3, way before Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
No, before. Technically, Ultimate Alliance 3 was in development stages back in 2002.
Shut the fuck up.
We go by launch dates around here.
It was a lot of fun to play, and I genuinely enjoyed that. But X-Men fucking Destiny, which I had both the PS3 version and the fucking DS version of, was it was such a giant pile of crap. So it was very similar, actually, now that I think about it, to what happens at the beginning of the Avengers game, where there's supposed to be this big celebration and this big parade, and everybody's supposed to be getting along, and then all of a sudden something happens, and there's a big explosion, and a bunch of mutants die.
Yeah.
And you are one of 3 mutants. You have to pick one of the 3 mutants. And depending on who you are, you survive and the other 2 characters died.
Damn.
And each one had their own different powers, so in that regard, it seemed like it was going to be worth playing 3 times. It wasn't. I promise you it wasn't. And you would get to team up, like, part of the pitch of this fucking game, of X-Men Destiny, was that you would get choices throughout the game, and you would be presented 2 different X-Men, and that you would get to build bonds with these X-Men. That's how it was presented. And so, like, I'm thinking, oh, this is like Mass Effect, but you get to build it with characters that you already know from previous continuity, and you're deciding between working with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and the X-Men, and it sounded dope. But then you'd get to it, and it would be like, you get to the first choice, and it would be like, oh, Cyclops is saying let's go left, and Magneto's saying let's go right. And it's like, what? And then you'd get something that they would tell, like, let's say you go with Magneto, you'd get some ability that they would tell you was kind of connected to Magneto, and now you've got this extra ability because it's kind of connected to Magneto, and you're like, it's kind of not, though. It doesn't feel like
it's kind of not.
Like, it doesn't feel like I have any sort of magnetism power. It just feels like I've got a shield up now. And then you'd go do the Cyclops
What is
path.
magnetism if not a shield persevering?
You'd go take the Cyclops path, and all of a sudden you'd get a laser shield. And you're like, oh, this is Cyclops' ability to you. And you're like, what the fuck? This isn't special at all. Like, you get a shield no matter what. And the choices were always very simple. It's very reminiscent of Shadow the Hedgehog. It's just like, here's the left choice. Do you really?
Yeah, I like that game. And plus the choices were more than go left or go right. Remember, there was a good, bad, and a neutral choice.
There was definitely no neutral choice in X-Men Destiny.
Oh, you know.
Oh, yeah, let him finish.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
Sorry. I was about to be on your ass, boy.
I was going to say the same thing, and I was like, wait, let him cook.
Sorry, I tried to snatch the apron off before you even finished your crepes. I'm sorry.
It was also incredibly short. You could beat it in probably 2 hours.
Speed run.
Yo, that's too short.
It was really, like, I think that they were thinking, like, one, we don't want to add too many mutants because we don't know too many mutants, and 2, we want it to have replayability so you can play these 3 different characters. None of those 3 characters had any distinct personalities.
Nah, man, they were totally different. There was
Do they at least have different powers?
Yeah, they each had a different power. Yes.
Okay, that's distinct, or the powers like the same, but just like different color.
The initial 3 powers,
one was red
if I
shield,
remember
one was green
correctly,
shield.
if I remember correctly, each of the 3 ones was distinct. It was the abilities you'd get after meeting each X-Men.
That was basically the same with the fucking color palette swap.
Yeah, and the 3 the 3 characters that you'd get were played by Jamie Chung, Scott Porter, and Milo Ventimiglia, who was he was from Heroes and he was on This Is Us.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there was like, ooh, we've got celebrities voicing our characters, but it was like, not really. But yeah, I mean, not to shit on Jamie Chung, sorry, Quincy. But like,
Jamie Chung is a celebrity.
She is?
Yes.
Dang,
is she?
I don't know who that is, but I don't know celebrities, so I'm just gonna. This seems like a y'all issue. I'm gonna let mom and dad fight.
Yes, Jamie Chung is a celebrity.
Okay.
That's just the. All right, sure.
She's been in good movies.
Sure.
She's also been in Dragon Ball Evolution.
I mean, so is the 2 people from Shameless, and I hear Shameless is an amazing show.
That's true. Speaking of Dragon Ball Evolution, have you guys seen the movie Doom?
No.
Yes.
I watched that for the first time last week, and that movie is fucking great in how bad it is. It's so shit. I'm like, I talking about Dragon Ball Evolution reminded me that I need to rewatch that because that's also a bad movie.
But did it get the creator to come back to make things better?
No.
And that's the difference between Doom and Dragon Ball Evolution in terms of how bad they are.
Fucking Akira Toriyama's like lighting up a cigarette outside the theater, and he's like, "We need to get to work."
Yeah, basically.
But, I love that fucking story.
You know, let's close this off with some Reddit. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry, I got really excited about the fucking X-Men Destiny game that I fucking hate.
we could tell. We could tell.
I hate it so much.
I know he hated it.
Quincy fucking set me up for that. He's like, that's a game that Derek hates.
Like, I remember his hype. He was like, because I remember being like, oh yeah, choices like Maxwell. Like it tickled all of Derek's like stuff. Like everything that Derek would want, it tickled. He was like, yo, and just more and more. Then I remember seeing gameplay, and he was like, this doesn't look very good. And then it was like, you know what, bro, he still was gonna buy it. He was like, it doesn't look that bad. And then I just remember it was like he bought it, and then he came to me like it was either the same day or the day after. It was like, fucking hated it.
Because I beat it so fucking quick.
Yeah.
It was so fucking short.
Yeah, 2 hours speed run, man. Like, come on now, you can speed run. Honestly, if the VTuber thing doesn't work out, become an X-Men Destiny speedrunner.
I'm hoping that game again.
I'm hoping that this whole like video thing takes off so that I can actually become a VTuber myself. But
if you do that, I may never have you on this podcast ever again.
What? Oh, so this is your podcast?
Yeah, when it comes to that, it will become my podcast. As soon as Derek's like, got my VTuber model, and that's not happening anymore.
Friendship with Derek ended.
I'm just going to remove Derek from this call, and we're done.
Wow.
Oh God, can I not buy X-Men Destiny anywhere?
No, don't you remember got taken off the shelves because they used Unreal Engine 3 illegally. They never got the rights to it, so they legitimately can't sell it.
So I remember that. I mean, like,
what if, like,
can I literally not get this without going on the dark
web?
He buys all his games completely legally.
Wow.
Twitch. And
oh no!
YouTube.
Okay, all right. Whew, I can get it. I can get it on eBay. It's like for $10.
Somebody out there just like you. I can't wait to see Derek's X-Men Destiny content.
Jesus.
But yeah, so what you got for Reddit for us this week, Quincy? Quincy?
Hold on, I gotta open it up. I forgot all about Reddit. I forgot that was my job now.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so while Quincy looks it up, I forgot a detail.
Uh-oh.
The DS version had half the characters, And you could only pick one character. There were not 3 different choices. There was only one fucking dude.
Oh, like half the characters, so you could only pick 1.5 of a character. Like,
it's one of them is that one's gonna be super fucked up. One of them was like a superhero in a wheelchair, and I'm like, Derek. What the fuck, bro?
Derek, shame on you.
Do you guys mind, since you guys are gonna do Reddit, do you mind if I actually peace out early?
Oh, he's falling asleep. He's sleeping. I mean, we don't have to do Reddit. I mean, how long we've been going?
Hour and a half.
Oh yeah, see, we can.
We haven't done Reddit. We haven't done Reddit like 4 weeks.
It hasn't been 4 weeks. We had a whole Reddit episode. What are you talking about?
I mean, this will be the 3rd week that we haven't done Reddit.
Oh, is it 3? Okay.
Has it really been 3 weeks? Oh yeah, because I forgot we did those 2 episodes back. We did one back to back. It all feels like one long one.
All right, I hate it here again. I was having a good time.
All that means is I get to do another Reddit episode.
No, stop.
Come on, no, let me cook. Come on, guys. Hold on. Word democracy. Derek says no. I say yes. Ed says don't say you hate it here.
I wasn't gonna. Truly, I am indifferent either way because a Reddit episode does not bother me, so I'm okay with a Reddit episode.
That's a yes. Sorry, Derek.
I mean, you're not sorry.
I'm truly not, but I have to be
Your honesty is your most admirable quality.
I still gotta be a good friend, you know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with the Reddit episode, Derek? Why don't you?
Yeah. Like, you know what? Maybe I'm being an asshole. What is wrong with the Reddit episode?
Secretly Gatcha gang. Am I the asshole?
I'm not trying to shit on the Reddit segment or anything. I haven't been as invested in it as you two. Because
I'm not invested in it. It's just something to end the podcast on. You know, just a nice little wind down after all the super high energy. You know, arguing.
I feel like hold on. I feel like I feel like that's a lie because we say something and they were like, "Oh, this person said this," and we can be like, "Nah, that person's stupid." We get hype all over again.
Yeah, and then it's definitely not one of us. Down.
And then one of us would be like, "Well, hold on, he has a point." What the fuck do you mean he has a point? And so, like, it's like the podcast is chaos, so we ended off on chaos in the purest form. True chaos.
I would be way more invested in it if it was coming from our fans. Like if we gave them a topic and they started submitting something.
Well, then tell your fans that have been on your video. You got like 1,000 some views.
I got one good view.
Tell them you can be in you could be in the comment section, reply to every single thing. Tell them, be like, hey, yeah, if you guys like this, you know, like all of the reactions and everything, then you should probably check out our podcast. We're nothing but high energy yelling at each other. So, you know.
First of all, I don't yell.
Quincy, I'm pretty sure there's been at least 3 episodes of you and me being in the court of law and you yelling at me.
That I talk sternly. That's my dad/lawyer voice.
I mean, he is a dad, so
he is a dad. He's not a lawyer.
The daddier voice. The daddier voice.
The daddier
Daddy
voice.
chill.
The daddy chill. What the fuck even is that?
That's fucking wild.
The look on his fucking face is so good. He just like loses it.
What the fuck is that?
Daddy chill.
Like, why this grown man call me daddy?
Daddy chill. Said it so soft too, and like I honestly, if someone would have said that to me, I would have just been like, I don't have time for this. I mean,
so this has nothing to do with you.
Hey.
Just what the fuck is that?
What if they identified as a woman? Okay.
I feel like that's better than what the fuck is that?
True. At least then you have some form of identity versus you're now a random entity, an object even. So
what the fuck is that?
So, you know, no Reddit today, no Reddit this week, which is fine. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you liked the podcast, check us out. Maybe subscribe, like, share with your friends and everything. Go check out Derek's video. His channel will always be linked in the description.
Yay! Please check it out.
And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for another Reddit episode. Reddit 2 Electric Boogaloo. Say bye, everyone.
Adios!
See you guys later, big jelly back titties.
God damn it.